intersection of saints. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's door, of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Let us speak with Lord Ashafat and find out what he has. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the routes, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, and as Lord Hoshafant said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Joseph. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent on arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Huh? Lord Oshafant bid you speak with us. Then you must be... Beg your pardon, scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though. Oh, a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away of. But I know heed my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis not but speculation. Might be as a squire receiving care of the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. And like myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to him, and one stepped forward to ask her. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in a wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words, I couldn't hear it, as she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he then crumbled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't, I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. So, I thought people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems Lady Iceheart does not scramble to sully our hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the XIV, Master Alphinaud? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishkarian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Hoshafant, what was the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Fortress had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and our followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast trap with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Hoshafant, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphinaud. The Scions of the Seven Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world.
Essa parte.
Strength in unity. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. That heretics were up. Não é? Eu já vi isso a dizer nuisance, não, mas nonsense. Depois. Também. Então, the heretics were a problem, to be sure, but relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind the attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Menphili of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Joseph, pray join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Dorandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Trillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. The Scions of the Seven don't wish to join in a hunt for Isart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We're all here, Lord Trillamont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, the selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretic sideway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will all join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Brim front. Eu nem sequer tinha reparado que estava a cair. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available. Estamos à espera. Mãe, eu nem olho para aí. Mas porquê que eu haveria de olhar para aí? Não tenho razões para olhar para aí. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Amrak. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be a subtler means by which we can locate a heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Trillamont has one in mind. Yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. Is there aught? If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Bow before the Father, bow before the King, and the water never be the same. Bring us to the altar and want us to obey, but we are not slaves of the devil's kind of bay. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Let's see it burn. Dark woods, dark deeds. It seems as though we are always one step behind our quarry, ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess that having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could get yield the same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Weishart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must return to Sergeant Tremont in a yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere, simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. The suspect heretic leaves through the southwest gates. The suspect heretic follows the road east. The suspected heretic heads south. And this is how you bring me back to life. What? Hey, hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you bloodling oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duties to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice on the heroes in White Brim Front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me. We already knew about our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnel dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. I'm broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling till my heart stops beating. If this is the way I will stop tonight. If this is the way I will stop tonight. Bambale, bale. Jeez.